spacing problem. We'll see that later, I think. I'm also here with some brand new vitamin C flavored halls that don't taste like garbage, so hopefully they'll help my throat a little bit. My throat is feeling a little bit better. I think give it a couple more days and it should be back to 100%. But I think we're doing okay for now. That's not a present. That is though. Let's take a look what we got. We have a Terralife wing. That'll give us a decent number of bells. A dinosaur egg. Unfortunately, that is a paperweight. And a Terra skull. We can almost build a Pterodon though. That's kind of cool. Unfortunately, we don't get any bell bonuses for matching pieces. But still, it's fun to just sort of think, hey, I just got the right randomness to almost produce a whole dinosaur. It's kind of a cool thing when it happens. But either way, we have to sell them to Mr. Nook, and because we got actual fossils instead of a majority of just being paperweights, we're actually going to get some bells the moment we actually go through the process of selling them. And we have almost enough for a bank deposit. That's pretty cool. Maybe by the end of tonight we'll get it. But let's see what we got. We got a lovely bed. I don't think we've ever seen a lovely bed before. Got a little sprinkler we can play in. Woo! Sprinklers! Oh, this is a cool shirt. A fishnet. I think I will try this on. It's got little fish on it. That's kind of cool. I like this shirt. I think I will buy this, and this will be like my off-season wear, because I think it's a cool shirt. I think we have that one, but we have to go to the museum to see. Pretty sure we do, though. But before we worry about that, we have to go buy ourselves some flowers. I will buy a flower here. I will buy a flower here. I'll buy the other 3, and then we'll have an even more impressive garden, as we have every single day. I'll take more tulips, thank you. I shall take these blue cosmos. Alright, let's go work on our garden. Now we'll go check out and see if the museum has anything that is needed from Nook's store today. Now I believe we are still building a garden behind what was at one point Biscuit's house in Alaska long days. Because I think it's Penny decided to move in. I don't like her very much. She's not Biscuit. I liked Biscuit. I didn't talk to him much, but he was a nice enough villager. But, you know, the nice thing is we're almost pretty much like halfway through this little area. But of course we're going to stop once we get to the edge of the cliff. Do we have anyone new in town? Once again, it seems like we are lacking new villagers. But, either way, we'll make do with the villagers we have, and we'll enjoy their company. Now we're looking for... Oop, there's something we can dig up. The moment I actually get to properly aim myself. There we go. Alright. Let's take a look and see if Blithers already has the painting Nook is selling. It looked kind of like a tower. And I'm not seeing it yet. It was a thinner one. This one. Yeah, so he has it. But we must keep our eyes peeled to find the last few paintings that Blithers is missing. It is our duty. Alright, let's see if the town is still perfect. This is always important to know. Yay! We haven't lost perfect status. Now, if only we'd get more golden axes for maintaining perfect status, because we've had this status for a while. Wendell, I guess I can get you a fish. I'm sure I can find one. Like maybe this one right here. Just wait right there. Wendell Walrus. We may have this sea bass. I'm sure the ocean won't be missing it. I think it's pretty abundant in there. There you go. You can have this. You may in fact take this fish, Wendell. I insist. So, what did we get from our old pal, Mr. Wendell? Is it something we can use or something we'll sell? Lunar Horizon. Interesting. See, I'm not sure we can use that, but at the same time, that seems so cool we might just have to use it. At the very least, hold on to it. So let's go home and plant this in our house and see what it looks like. Maybe our Zen garden can be on the moon. That'd be kind of neat. Let's see if Pearl needs anything. Maybe we'll go to the next town over and see if we can get some more flowers or something. Oop. I see the glowy spot. Mainly because it's the big obvious thing. And 1,000 bells. Not great, but, you know, it's 3,000 bells, so I'm not going to complain. But, you know, if Glowy Spot wanted to give us 30,000 bells, I wouldn't complain either. So, Lunar Zen Garden, go. So that kind of works. I kind of don't mind that. I think we'll put the mortar wall downstairs for a little bit. This looks like our horizon, really. Not really a lunar thing, but that's okay. Drop that there. Oh yeah, it's going to Ellie, which we can't deliver because she's in bed, because she goes to bed early like a silly person. Alright, well, let's see if anyone has anything for the other town for us to deliver before we go over there. I think that's an eel, which we do not need. Tangy, full of vitamin C goodness. Here to fend off my illness and help my throat. I'm sorry, Tangy, I'll leave you alone. You know, if you stop making me give things to people who aren't ever awake when I'm trying to do stuff, maybe that would get stuff done. Pearl, I hope you want something that isn't gardening today. I can catch an insect, sure. I will go out and I will get you your bug. Although, if we go to the other town, it will be a little easier because it's more bugs out there. That said, there are also fireflies here, so let's just grab one of them. There we go. I like that the firefly actually functionally illuminates your character when you catch it. That's a neat little touch. We're just gonna take a look and see if Gulliver's around. And he is. And also a tiny mosquito that's just gonna ruin my life. Stupid mosquito. Come on, Gulliver. Just stand up. There we go. Give me something cool, my feather friend. Yes, I did rescue you. He knows dirty jokes because he's a sailor. But again, I think we've all established he's not really a sailor, he just thinks he looks good in that outfit. I saved your life, and you're very welcome, Mr. Gulliver. Hey, we got Tokyo Tower, which we don't need. Alas. Now, we know Wendell's in town, so we don't need to talk to Copper, but maybe Booker's done something of interest today. we still have a couple people we can talk to, see if they need something. Oop, that's not where I want to go. Leopold's not here. I wonder where he went off to. Oh well, I'm sure we can find Oxford or something. I'm kind of surprised how long, what's her name, Penny's been around, even though we've never once talked to her. It seems like interaction doesn't actually affect how quickly they leave. It's interesting, if nothing else. Maybe Sue E has something. Sue, I need something to do. Oh, right, and I don't want to deal with Penny. I can't help you then. Ugh. This whole actively trying to ignore people to make them leave faster doesn't seem to be working, and I'm annoyed about that, but still, we must persevere. Maybe Cube has something for us. Or Cube initiated the stupid quest, maybe. Do you have anything to give to your clone in the next town over, Cube? Alright, we'll go do that thing with Pearl then. And then we'll go across to the next town. That seems like the plan. As long as we don't destroy all the flowers to get there. And now run! Because we can! What are Penny's doing out over here? She's decided to randomly teleport to the other side of the map for reasons. Pearl, comic book. Pearl, comic book. I can return this to Cube, no problem. Alright. See you later. Now, let's go talk to everyone's favorite GameCube penguin. And return his Book of Mirth. Or perhaps action. I don't know. Cube seems like he could be into either funny comics or just action comics. Choo-choo. Maybe some sort of comedic action comic about a superhero themed after trains. Cube. I'm here to deliver this. There you go. I'll take some stationery, sure. It could be useful for sending out more fossils. Alright, let's go to the next town over. Hopefully the train hasn't pulled out. Oh, it did. That means we have to wait for the next train. I guess we'll be here for an hour or so. Oh, or just now. That was convenient. Alright. While we wait, I'm going to another lozenge top my throat. This one looks like it's orange flavored because it's a citrus one. And it is. Not the biggest fan of orange flavors, but I think citrus is really, really useful when you're sick because, you know, vitamin C and all that. And these halls in particular I don't think are as soothing as the other ones, but there's still a little bit there, but more importantly it's like a supplementary vitamin C boost or something. I think is what they are by design. But they don't taste horrible, so that's nice. And it looks like we are dealing with Blanca yet again. With her blank face. The question is, what do we do with this face? I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna have to freehand this as I always do. Let's see, got red, dark blue, yellow, and green. Yeah, this should be the... there might be one better color palette. There's one that's grays and blacks. Just for shading, but I'm not sure that's an option. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Okay. Now let's see if I can do this proper. Something like... No, that was terrible. Let's start over. Start over before I do terrible. Okay, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then we go down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and I think that should be okay. Okay, so 1, 2. Yeah. Go 2 more. 3, 4. And 1, 2. And then 3, 4. Alright. Let's see. We need... something like this. And something like this. Boosted to make this a little bit bigger, but it is what it is. Similar thing over on this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I think we actually screwed that up. There we go. Looking for red. And then green. Whoops. Blue. And then finally yellow. Yeah, it's closer to this yellow. And need... something like that. To fill this in. And the actual writing will fit, but we can put like the mini logo up here. Boom, her face is a Super Famicom controller. Kinda. And now it's raining, which means, of course, we can find gyroids possibly tomorrow or the next day, you know, whenever it stops. Actually, fun fact, I think it's supposed to rain like all of tomorrow outside, so that'll be fun. But we'll put on our awesome gecko umbrella, which will always protect us from the rain and gloom. we have here? Mint gingham. And some of that paper. And let's see what all Mr. Nook is selling today. Alright, we can sell... I don't think we need that much paper. Or the Tokyo Tower. I'm gonna keep that fishnet, though. That is mine. No. Interesting, if you select something that isn't intended to sell, you sell just that. As opposed to the group of things that you were selecting. That's a weird thing to do, but either way. What do we have up here? Nothing terribly interesting. We'll be back for flowers later, I think. But let's go see if we can do something for Velma or something while we're here. I guess it's a good thing we got those fireflies when we did, because we can't get insects here except maybe snails. Aw. Oh, speaking of, there's one. Oh. You can actually walk through them. Consequence free. That's peculiar. That's something we need right there. Oh, please still be there, please still be there, please still be there, please still be there. If you leave, I will be sad. Oh, come on. I can't get you up there. I'm not leaving until I catch you, butterfly. But why are you figurating above the house now? It looks like it actually like drifts down low enough that you can actually catch it for a very slim period of time. I'm not sure if that's like just a visual thing. Okay, I think there's a tree here. I'm gonna get rid of it because maybe that'll help. Nope. Yep, there's my axe. Stupid tree. I want this insect because it's hard to find. Present my bug net. And go back there to save our letter from Pierce. I don't want it to disappear. I feel like this is a if you love it, set it free sort of situation, but at the same time, I want to, you know, finish my museum. I have one idea, and it's real slim, and it may have just despawned. Ah. It's too far away. Crap. Wasn't that just perfect? I found a bug that's really hard to find and I absolutely need, and I can do nothing about it. And I have no idea why it's doing this. Like, I can understand it despawning. I can understand a lot of things that this thing could be doing. But what it's doing right now makes no sense. And because height is a thing for some reason, I can't catch this stupid I miss you, little blue butterfly. For I fear I shall never catch you. There's a longhorn beetle. But I don't need that. I need this butterfly. Especially because it's the first time this entire season I've seen one. Well, that's frustrating. And now I can't even talk to my best friend about it. Well, now I'm depressed. Oh, there he is. Pierce, there's a blue butterfly. I need you to fly up and catch it for me, because I can't do it. And if you could do it with my net and give me total credit for it, that would just be super. I don't think he's gonna help us. You want a cherry. Fine, I'll find you a cherry. But after that, you have to catch me a blue butterfly. I heard blue butterflies only spawn near flowers, though, and that acre didn't even have any. So, I genuinely don't understand what was up with that. Oh, there's something I can dig up. And I will. I'll take that mighty fossil. Longhorn beetle, already have one. Maybe we'll run into Gulliver here as well. That would be kind of nice. Oh, there's the cherries that Quetzal needs. Alright. Hey! Talk about lucky. It's a little under 3 hours, Gulliver. Or a little over 2 hours. Basically, 2.5. Well, let's see. If they were seedy looking, that means they're probably hiding something. Like that these are actually mass-produced, we just can't get them here. That's why I've had like 18 Tokyo Towers. But I digress. Lady Liberty. That does very little for me. For you see, I am Canadian. Now, if you wanted to give us a giant moose or something nonsensical, that would mean a little bit more to me, but I care not for Lady Liberty because she does not appeal to me or apply to me because I am neither French nor American. And therefore, she has literally no impact on my history. What tiny little fish do we have here? A Crucian carp, of course. You know, I'm probably just gonna be sad about that butterfly for the rest of the day. That was depressing. It's like, oh, come on. That was nonsense, was what that was. And they're rare. I mean, we're almost halfway through the month and we've seen one. Here's your cherry. Nope. Hold on. Oh, I wanted to give you your cherry. I just wanted to make a point. Okay, leave your house. You actually run really fast when you're depressed. Excuse me. That's strange. Alright, now hopefully he'll be less depressed. And he is. Hakuba. Not an actual word. It's a nonsensical contraction. Now, what's interesting is I'm obligated to give him cherry number 1. But maybe I wanted to plant that or eat it for myself. Maybe I wanted to give him cherry number 3. But I can't. I'm very particular about the cherries I give my friends. No, I absolutely did not do that. And that's less bells than the actual fruit. No, I'm not emulating. I'm playing this on an actual proper GameCube. Though alternatively, I could have played it on an N64. I've got both versions. I just chose to do the GameCube one because if I'm going to be doing this for a year straight, doing it in native English might be a little easier. Hey, bluegill. That's marginally less dumb than a crucian carp, but not significantly so. And it doesn't look like there's any special stuff to find, so I think we might go and sell scrap to Nook and head back to our town. I would like to sell, and ideally get enough for a bank deposit out of it. Ooh, I don't want to sell the fish shirt we have. That's actually a lot of bells. Cool. Alright. Now, give me all your flowers. I'm working on an awesome super garden that makes every other town jealous ever. But I can't do it without these flowers. They are imperative to my work. We got some red tulips. That's pretty cool. And some pansies. And now we have to go back home on the train of destiny. The moment it materializes into existence and deal with the horrible cat of depression that is Rover. Alright. Now we slowly make our way back home, where we shall be welcomed as the hero who brought the world more beauty, because that's what we do. But first we have to deal with Rover, as much as no one really wants to. I wonder what the odds are for running into Blanca versus Rover on the way out. I guess I could, try and do a blind test of it, but that would mean I'd have to deal with Rover a bunch of times, and I don't want to do that. Dealing with him once a day is rough enough. It's not odd, it's an occurrence we make pretty much every day at this point, Rover. Except for the past few, but that's because I've been feeling under the weather. But now, thanks to the power of vitamin C hulls, I can actually speak without, entirely losing my throat. Just mostly losing it. So I am getting better. Alright, so we gotta go back to our garden, which is by Spike's house. Did we lose anyone? Wait, I think it updates after you go inside a building, so we'll find out now. Because I swear we've checked to see if we lost anyone, didn't, then went in a house when someone was gone. Not as of yet, but we are missing some villagers already. So we might be at like the minimum amount we can have right now. Plant this. Missing a row. We're missing a row up here? Nope. This is just one of those things where you can't plant flowers. Plant some more here. Almost finished another row of this nonsense. It's pretty good. Alright, now we gotta go give a bug to our old pal Pearl. as I take a sip of water because I need it. Alright. Now hopefully Pearl has not left the premises of her house. Not that she really would. But, you know, sometimes they do for reasons I can't explain. Pearl, I saw the most amazing insect and I don't have it. Because the game cheats. But here's a firefly for you. I didn't know you golfed, Pearl. Alright. Well, there's that. And I guess next thing we gotta do is write some letters and take them to the post office. Because we're kinda at that time. Throw that away. Bright pink neon paper. Okay. Let's go hang out with our old pal Phyllis. I want to mail some letters and also make a deposit. I mean, you're almost staring at my funds. You should know it's time for a deposit, Phyllis. Why are you even asking? Alright, I wish to make a deposit. Getting close to 2,500,000. That's pretty cool. But alas, that butterfly will haunt me forever. Truly it was the butterfly of possibility, of hope, and of longing. And the game ripped that away from us. So now we must move forward with our own hope for our future. And the potential that we might actually beat Punch-Out someday. Though likely not today because there's still 2 more fights past the point where I got stuck. But we're getting close. And the only way to get any better is to keep doing it. Alright, let's go. Step 1 of being successful in Punch-Out. Getting the instant knockout on Glass Joe at the 42-second mark. Let's see if we can do it. And I believe we did. Hydration. It's important. Okay. Beat the first fight. Simple enough. On to the next. Where we simply will see whether or not I have the timing down, and also if I got the interlacing thing wrong. Or right. You probably won't see it. Either way, I will on my end, so I guess we'll find out. Here we go. Nope. I can actually see him shaking his head, so I guess we got it right. Or at least better than what it was. So before it was just a blur. That actually made it basically impossible to do, and I had to play entirely by gut instinct, which, you know, we still got pretty far, but it was significantly harder than it should have been. Sidestep, stun, knockdown. Sidestep, stun, knockdown. Alright, that's a good step too. Step 3 to a successful Punch-Out career. TKOing Piston Honda by the time he does his special. His first one. At the 1 minute mark. See if we can do it. One, two, three. One, two, three, star punch. One, two, three, star punch. Took it up on a 1 count. And because of that, we can do this nonsense. And now we just have to kill 9 seconds and hopefully not mistime his special. Whoop. Done. And that's basically how you do the first entire circuit, pretty much perfectly. Plus now we get a useless password in low C, but an awesome cutscene to give it to us. I like this cutscene, I'd probably never want to skip it. Also, the music's awesome, but, you know, I was doing a segment for my pirate game thing, and, you know, playing Kabuki Quantum Fighter again, you can skip those really long cutscenes. Skipping these cutscenes would be kind of nice, but we can't. Alright, onwards to Don Flamenco, where the best thing you can do is not get hit, and take him out in less than 45 seconds. Simple enough. It's the easiest fight in the game. Now the thing is, I'm really excited to try that new technique I've sort of figured out last time on Mr. Sandman. The problem is that implies that I'm getting to him and I actually remember the technique, which I'm already kind of forgetting, although I kind of get it. It's just bait him into attack and counter before he does nonsense. But still. And he's done. 42 seconds. He won't get up. So we've pretty much done about as well as you possibly can do, at least up to this point. But the problem is, next is King Hippo, a fight where you have no control. Well, strictly speaking, you could control it by getting yourself, like, tired multiple times to bait him into doing something, but otherwise he's entirely random. It's easier just to wait for him to do his special. Nope. 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 No. There we go. Nope. I don't know why I wouldn't dodge there. Nope. Like that. Now, if I recall, if he hits you when you're tired like that, that's an instant KO, which kind of sucks. Nope. Nope. Alright, that took about a minute longer than the best possible time I've ever gotten on him, which was almost played perfectly with perfect timing, but the thing is you have no control over it. So to expect that is kind of foolhardy. I think that's why once you knock him down once, it's over, just because they realize this fight is kind of random. Great Tiger, I'm sure there's a faster way to take him out than the way we're doing it, with like star punches and stuff, but this way is just the most consistent I've found. Besides, because taking him out fast is reliant upon his instant KOs from his special, you're still going to be relying on waiting around for him to actually do it, so it doesn't really matter what you do to get to that point, provided you get to that point. That point, of course, being 2 knockouts in less than 2 minutes 30 seconds. And the key to doing a lot of damage here is just to quickly dodge him and retort, because if you dodge slowly, you'll only get 4 punches in. And to count your punches proper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because if you punch more times than they'll allow, he'll catch you, and it'll waste a lot of time. While it won't necessarily screw up your ability to take him out before his first special and then, you know, his quick kill, it still kind of sucks. And that was actually a lot slower than we normally do, but we still have time to spare. Alright, now he'll do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I will say, even though I fixed the interlacing issue on my end, not that you'll be able to tell any real difference as far as I know, it's less clear where he is when he does that teleport animation. Because something with like the way the game blurs it, with the inherent interlacing of OBS, it actually works better, whereas having to tweak it so I can actually see what I'm doing, it's harder to see. Not that it matters. For that, anyway. Alright, now this guy, he's basically random and annoying. I really shouldn't just play offensively with his spinny punches, but it's just so fun too. Mainly because his spinny punches are annoying. Sidestep, nope, he's not going to do a multiple uppercut chain, that's not ideal. Oh, no, he's spinny punching again. Alright. Well, not impossible, it's wildly unlikely that we'll take him out by his first special. You can do it, but it's reliant on him doing a very set number of things that we're not doing here. Honestly, unless you get like the perfect randomization, you're pretty much always going to have to wait till his second special. And, you know, that's assuming you don't screw up on either of them. So now we just have to kill 23 seconds and just do that again. Seconds, spinny punch, spinny punch, and he's done. Not the cleanest way to take him out, but it's consistent, which is good considering he's mostly random. Alright, here we are once again with another password screen that I kind of wish we could skip, but I do like the music. You can't see it, but I'm bobbing up and down my chair like I'm dancing to it because it's just such good music. Also rocking the awesome pink jogging suit, proving how stylish our boy Little Mac is. He wears pink well. Alright, next is Piston Honda. Basically wait to the minute mark where he does his special and instantly take him out. Because wearing this guy down, while certainly a thing you can do, he has a significantly better defense, and it's countering it is mostly just going to end up getting you hurt or tired. 1, 2, 3. Like, you can counter that triple punch, but his defense on it is almost perfect. Now I'll do that stupid shifty thing, because we didn't get hit up to this point. Oh, there we go. Oh, we were too late. That's okay, we'll have plenty more chances to take him out. One, 2, 3. too soon that time. That's okay. One, two, three. Ah. That's alright. Just getting used to the timing again. I'll take a heal. I don't plan on sticking around past this round anyway. Okay, let's go. Nice healing. I wish I understood the healing a little better. Like, there's a lot of this game that, without looking at the code, you just kind of have to feel your way around for answers as to why stuff is the way it is. There we go. That took way more attempts than it needed, but we got him. But the healing is one thing I'll never understand about this game. I know at certain points if you activate a heal you'll lose health. But I don't know what dictates how much health you gain at any point. Alright, next is Soda Popinski. Like I said, you know, before I got sick and we kind of put a hiatus on Punch-Out for a little bit. I'm probably not going to focus on trying to take him out stylishly, just because I want to get to... one star punch. Just because I want to get to Mr. Sandman and test that fight out a little better. Dodge that. There we go. The problem is, like, after the minute mark, he starts dodging star punches, so you can't really spam that. I thought he was going for uppercuts, but that's the other way. If you get knocked down, then he starts spamming uppercuts. Yeah. But the thing is, I'm sure that's a timed thing. Because I've knocked him out twice and still gotten star punches to connect. So I'm thinking it's a timed thing. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I ran into that one. As you can see, I'm a little out of practice, but we'll be okay. See? Spamming uppercuts. 1. And the nice thing about going into the second round against this guy, he's a lot easier. The annoying thing is, I want to take him out by round 1. I'm too out of practice. Now, I could get stars, but they'll be worthless. And we can do more damage just by dodging and rapidly attacking back. Like so. Side step. And then we'll do another. For that, it's a little random, but the timing on it is not dissimilar, and starting round 2, round 3, he really favors uppercuts, so the timing is a little bit more consistent on everything. Plus, you can do a lot more damage, punishing his uppercuts. Side step. Side step. Oop. 1, 2, 3. That's not going to give us many punches, I don't think. Oh crap, that's a problem. I'm not sure I'll be able to get up. Alright, well, we certainly can't get up another time. So I'll just sidestep that, thank you. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Okay, that's nonsense. Alright, we just gotta be real careful now, because if he knocks us down, we're done. Fortunately, round 3 is like round 2. He focuses mostly entirely on uppercuts, and he starts with them. Every time you knock him down, he starts that pattern again. Sidestep. Ah! Nah, did that just a little too early. We're not getting him. Ah, well, there's always tomorrow. I really want to try that Mr. Sandman strategy I picked up. That's currently my thing. I'm putting that whole take Popinski out, TKOing him in like a minute on hiatus. But I really want to try and get some Mr. Sandman testing done. But we will once again do our daily cool-off in Balloon Trip, as my voice clings to a single shred of hope that I'm going to stop talking very soon. Whoa! It's really impressive how, like, generous the balloon hitboxes are, but how really forgiving the hitboxes of anything hostile to you are. Not like that, though. I'm gonna do one more time. And the fish got a meal. I'm doing that one more time, because that felt like nonsense. But yeah, after that I think we'll be done for the day, but we'll be back tomorrow to do more Animal Crossing nonsense. But that's mostly because right now I'm really, really in a lot of pain just from talking, because having a sore throat sucks. And I have to keep talking later tonight too, because I plan on ideally finishing my multi-cart for the pirate thing I'm doing right now. Ooh. Although I've still got like 80 games. The nice thing is I'm at like a weird part on this particular multi-cart where there might be 80 games left, but they're really short to cover. So, you know, 80 games in one night, not impossible. I did like 40 yesterday, although half of them were proper sized games, so. Whoop. I'll just creep under there. There we go. Feeling a little better about this time. Well, I'm clearly out of practice, even though it's been a couple days. I don't want that fish eating me. Take that and that, though. I'm pretty close to the bonus, I believe. Like, there it is. Now, that's one thing I don't like about the bonus, is it stops the game. Like these bubbles, you think that's a good thing, until you realize, oh god, it's terrible. Take those 3. Doing pretty good so far, though. Past rank 1. Ah. But I got cocky. Was really hoping to get that second bonus, but alas, not today it seems. Anyway, that will be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every night to varying degrees, but they seem to be getting a little bit longer because I'm starting to feel a little bit better. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more stuff by me, and not just Animal Crossing, but like pretty much any game you could think of. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can, so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, and in better health than I currently am. Plus, you get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things, like getting the bonus in Balloon Fight, and less awesome things, like that butterfly of hope and longing that will forever be out of our reach because it's flying over someone's house because it glitched because this game cheats. And also other awesome things like having a Zen garden on the moon, because that's actually kind of neat, I think. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. As soon as I click the button and get over here. Peace out, Internet.